Hey yo, welcome back. Check me out podcast. Back in full effect. Took a
Yes,
little
sir.
break, but we back to give y'all some more exclusive content. Keep your minds focused and everything, and yeah, we just gonna give y'all something to just pass along today or whatever. We going through a lot with the quarantine and social issues and everything going on. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm your boy Nice.
And it's your boy Palm, and we back at it again, man. So today we're gonna do something a little different. We ain't gonna do like no topics like we usually do. We're just gonna give y'all a rundown of our top five favorite signature hooping shoes.
Yes,
So
sir.
we're gonna start at number five, and then we're gonna work our way down to number one. We're gonna give y'all like a little summary of each shoe about like why we like it, the fit, the traction, and how they hold up playing the game, a nice game with 32 or 21 or whatever the fuck y'all play. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it started. At number five, I'm gonna start it off with the Kyrie 2.
Ooh,
Kyrie 2. I actually don't even wear these motherfuckers too much, man. But it's the Kyrie 2 in the Karachi colorway, which is based off like the OG Hirachis in this exact same colorway. And I got this shoe in a 12 and a half because like for some reason Kyrie shoes like all run narrow. I don't know why. But like his first shoe was like narrow as shit. So I had to get that a half size bigger. But like actually like these motherfuckers comfortable as shit, man. Like I ain't never hooped in them. I wore them twice like casually just to like run to the store or some shit. But other than that, man, these joints cold. Like I like the colorway. Like I was fucking with the strap and shit. I'm guessing the traction is just like the Kyrie one, and I think just like the Kyrie 3. But
mm-hmm.
overall, it's a nice ass shoe, man. Like I said, it's comfortable as shit, and then I fucks with it because they went with the OG uh, Hirachi colorway. So yeah, this is definitely number five on my list. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Nice give his number five.
That's dope. Not to spoil it, but I do got a pair of Kyrie's in my top five too. But we'll get into that when it's time. So my number five joint is gonna be KD 12.
Ooh,
Yeah. So these are the '90s colorway, which is kind of the first colorway that he came out with when he dropped the 12s. He dropped these, and he dropped the traditional black and white that every athlete drops as their initial shoe. But yeah, these are like super comfy. I think that's what Katie was going for. The thing that stands out the most to me is it's broken in fresh out the box. And that's kind of what he wanted it to feel like. Feel like you basically been playing in them for some time when you first get them. So like once you get them, like you'll see that like the mesh upper is like kind of like pushed in, so it's easily like fitted to your foot. And it's more like breathability in it too from that. The traction is grade A, man. Like these, even for these being translucent, when I was hooping in them first couple of times, it definitely stuck. I ain't had no slippage or nothing like that. So yeah, man, these is pretty dope. They ran for 150 when they came out. But it's definitely like you definitely paying for a good hooping shoe. And if y'all follow some of the college players, high school players, whatever, most of them these were they shoe of choice. Most of the forwards and everything. So yeah, this is my number five, KD 12 '90s edition.
hey, you ain't never thought about flipping the shoestrings there, putting like some lime green joints in there?
Would be fire. Yeah, if I could find some lime green shoestrings, I would definitely do it.
Hey, some like a couple pairs of shoes I got, man, they came with like the weirdest color shoestrings. Like
Yeah,
shoestrings that don't even match the colors that's on the shoes.
yeah.
Just
It's
like
weird. It's weird. Like I keep getting like the shoes I'll be getting. I'll really only get the additional shoestrings if they like a red black colorway or something. They give me like the red whites and all that. But I like when I get some like off color like that, like I would love to have them extra laces and swap them out. But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause like I be peeping like some sites they sell like strictly laces, and them laces be like $15. I ain't gonna pay no motherfucking $15 for no special laces. Like fuck them shoes, or
Yeah, man.
fuck them laces. Fuck that. Hell no.
Yeah.
So my number 4, I'm gonna go back to Kyrie, and it's
Mm-hmm.
his first signature shoe, the Kyrie 1.
3-1.
Kyrie 1, and it's in the fly trap colorway. And just like I said, these came with extra laces. They came with like some light green joints.
Mm-hmm.
Then you had the traditional, I guess just like a forest green.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the traction on these, man, like I hooped in these twice, and the traction is like A1 on these, like A1. And like these motherfuckers, like these the ones I said to run extremely narrow. These motherfuckers are like narrow as shit. Narrow as fuck. Like when I first put these motherfuckers on, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man. Like I need to like break these motherfuckers in. Like now I see why KD made his shoes like that. Like
Yeah.
they come broken in. These motherfuckers, dude, you gotta play at least like about 10 games of 10 good games of 32 to break these motherfuckers in.
Gotcha.
And the details on the shoe is nice, man. Like I fucked with I don't know what this is, like spikes and shit on it. Like that was one thing that stood out about the Kyrie one that I liked. And then trying to see what else. And then he got his mom's name on the bottom, her birthday and the day she passed away. So he usually pretty much paid tribute to his mom on like every one of his shoes. And like I don't know what made me grab this colorway, to be perfectly honest, because the first colorway of this shoe was like probably the best one. And then I think he had a double nickel colorway that was like white, silver, and red. That colorway was fire too. But I don't know what the fuck made me get this bright ass fly trap colorway, man.
Bro, I still remember when you put me on though, when we was in Texas and for the bachelor weekend or whatever, and you had them on in the hotel room, and I was like, bro, what is those? And you was like, them the Kyrie ones. I was like, yo,
Dude,
I gotta get.
I was like fucking like sitting on them for so fucking long, man. It's just like, and then he started dropping more colorways. I'm like, damn, like this nigga got some crazy ass colors. Like that double nickel colorway was fire.
Yeah.
Because I think he paid tribute to when he scored. I think it was that 55 he scored against I want to say the Spurs, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And man, I was just like, damn, like this dude coming out with some crazy ass colors. And then that's when he dropped I think the Bruce Lee joints.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man.
Yeah.
That's why I like his signature shoe so much, because his colorways are like outside the box. Like his shit they have a meaning behind it, but they be like way out there as far as like the colors, but it should be looking fire though. So yeah, man. That was my number 4. The Kyrie 1, I think the fly trap color, whatever that shit is, or whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it rolling in the Kyrie family. My number 4 is the Kyrie 4, and this colorway is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So,
Toast thing.
yeah, man. Yeah, basically, like out of all the Kyrie lines, 1 through 6 up to this point, I think this one, the 4, has the most like comfortability and fit. Not to say everything else don't go well, because it still got great traction, which I think all Kyries have. But as far as fit and like true to size comfortability, you can't go wrong with the Kyrie 4s. Specifically for this one, it's part of his cereal pack collection, which he had Lucky Charms. He had these, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Then he had the Kicks, which nobody bought because I don't even think nobody eat Kicks cereal. So I don't even know why he picked that one. But I digress from the point. Now this is cool. I definitely like the details on it, like even in the inside. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it got like it's a bowl of cereal with the cereal in the sole. So that's kind of dope. As far as like on the court, it didn't take too long to break these in. I will say it got better as the days went by. So I say give it like a week, maybe 2. just to break them in. But other than that, man, it's solid. Like these was, I think these was 120 when they came out. So it's definitely another good, affordable hooping shoe. So yeah, Kyrie 4s, man, Cinnamon Toast Crunch edition.
I like how you threw a shot at kicks too, like disrespecting kick cereal and
I
shit.
still don't know why he picked kicks, man. He could have picked smacks or something, and I'd have been better. I'd have felt better about that.
Not the Kyrie smacks, man.
Smacks, man. That damn frog.
Ah, oh fuck, man. I'm glad that nigga didn't pick smacks. Smacks nasty as fuck. It's like top 5 worst cereal ever. That shit's disgusting.
It is, man.
Oh, shit. Smacks.
Oh,
Fuck.
man.
Yeah, them fucking the Lucky Charm joints was crazy.
Man,
When I seen Odell get them motherfuckers and he
mm-hmm.
did the little video and shit, I'm like them Lucky Charm joints fire.
I definitely tried to get those first before I got these Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but yeah, them went quick. Like, I couldn't find them nowhere.
You probably still can find the Kicks edition probably for under retail on StockX probably.
Probably. That shit like a regular, like gold and blue, big ass kick sign on it.
Fuck. All right, so my number 3 is I'm gonna just keep the theme going, and I'm gonna go with, if that was the Kyrie 1, I'm gonna go with the Kyrie 3.
The threes.
Kyrie 3. Actually, I got 2 pairs of them. Brought out 2 pairs, and the first one is the Kyrie 3 in the cool gray / Yukon colorway,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, these was fire too, man. Like this traction is just like, it's kind of like a mix between the 2 and the 1, and on these kind of give off a Kobe AD vibe, like the Kobe's that he dropped like right after he retired. Like it looked like the same exact shoe because it got the little mesh thing over the toe, and yeah, these motherfuckers cold, man. As far as like fit, I would say once again, you got to go up half a size with the damn Kyries. But these motherfuckers comfortable though. They comfortable once you go up half the size, of course, and the traction on them they pretty good. Like it's just like the 1s and the 2s. So, and then the other Kyrie 3s I got is the Kyrie 3 Chrome colorway.
On fire.
So, yeah, man, these motherfuckers cold. Like it just sucked the icy blue.
Yeah.
Like it started to fade away and shit. But other than that, man, like these, like Kyrie's, man, like it's a good ass hooping shoe. Like it's definitely probably top 3 for me at Nike as far as hooping shoes, because the traction on them is like A1. So Kyrie just keep that shit up, man. Even though the last like 2 Kyrie's been kind of dookie as far as look and fucking colorway. So that was my number 3, the Kyrie 3.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and roll, since we're on this Kyrie run. I'm gonna break it off for a minute and go to a different signature athlete who I know you're gonna love, Palm.
Is it LeBron?
Nah, it ain't LeBron.
If that's a damn Steph Curry, man, I'll be mad as hell.
Nah, it ain't Steph. But my number 3 shoe, gonna go with PG 2.5.
Oh, those are the PlayStation joints?
Yeah, the PlayStation. These are the PlayStation edition. I wish, well, the battery for the light that went out, so I would show y'all that it light up, but it's gone. So it would sucks. You can't replace it neither. Like once it go out, that's it.
All right, that's some shit, man.
Yeah, it's just kind of grimy. But yeah, man, the PG 2.5s, man, the 2.5 because they added the extra strap or whatever from the 2s that didn't have the strap. I'll just talk about the shoe real quick before I get in the colorway, but it's mainly like a low top. It's kind of like a low mid, but is primarily like you could say it's a low top, which is actually my first time hooping in a low top shoe, and I was freaking out thinking I'm about to like turn the ankle or something, but These like definitely got like the firm grip. So like you locked in place when you put these on, even though they low tops. And then like the traction is crazy, like super good on the traction. And these had translucent bottoms too. Traction was still fire. Um, Let me see. So I'll go into the actual colorway, which is, PlayStation. If you guys can see, it's probably not, but it has the X's, the O's, the triangle, and the square as like the buttons on the PlayStation controller. So that was dope. You got the different colors, like a galaxy type colorway. Then, like I said, it had the light up PlayStation sign. Um, but when it runs out, it runs out. But either way, yeah, these are some good. These definitely some good cops. Copping for 110, so that's definitely a good price too for some quality hooping shoes with everything in it. So yeah, PG 2.5, then PlayStation colorway.
Especially in that colorway since you got them for retail. That's a motherfucking huge win right there.
Yeah, I didn't even think I was gonna hoop in these. I was really just gonna rock them, but like I put them on and I was like, yo, I gotta try these out on the court and see how I go. And I never went back. So I just been hooping in these like crazy. But yeah, man. Y'all
All
also
right,
might
so I'm gonna
remember these the same kicks Zion busted out of, but not. But I ain't busted out of mine, so
fucking he had the 2.5s
he
on?
had the 2.5s on. Yeah,
Man, that shoe ain't made for a dude his size.
it ain't like it's super light, so it's really meant for a guard. Like if you can't be no power forward trying to hoop in some PGs. Definitely not. I wouldn't advise it at all.
And Zion more built for LeBron. So you know LeBron shoes are like fucking tanks on your feet. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into my number two. My number two is probably one of my favorite retro hooping shoes. It's the Air Max 2 CB with the 94, basically Air Max Barclays, basically. And like this probably is like I said, this is probably one of my favorite retro hooping shoes. Even though like retro hooping shoes are like extremely fucking bulky, like this shoe is extremely fucking heavy. But I can understand why, because Barkley was a fucking big dude, so I understand that. But man, like I ain't never hooped in these, but it's probably a good thing I didn't, because these motherfuckers are heavy. So, but as far as like fit, they fit great, they comfortable. But like I say, they just so goddamn heavy, and they hard to put on too, because they got elastic straps over the fucking over the shoelaces, and then the way they laced up too, man. It's like these motherfuckers are hard to get on.
It do look like it's
But
hard to put.
so these motherfuckers are extremely difficult to get on, like extremely. And then like once you unlace them, dude, it's probably gonna take you a good minute to lace them back up, just because the way the lacing system is, and like the lace locks, man. I don't know. I guess just to give you that more like snug fit when you put them on or whatever, so your feet won't come out of them. Or I don't know. I don't know what the fuck Nike thought process was behind that, but like I said, I like them just because simple fact of the design. And then they comfortable, but yet they heavy as shit though. So that's my number two to the Nike Air Max CB, whatever, the fucking Barkley basically. So
That's dope. Cool. Man, I bet you I bet ain't nobody busting out of them though.
hell no, dude, it'd be like impossible to bust out these motherfuckers unless
You
you like
locked,
400 pounds or some shit.
yeah, you locked in with that. All right, let me ride with my number two. So I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised I ain't had another one of these this brand on my list, but my number two is Jordan 32. And this right here is the Russell Westbrook PE. Why not? Say so right there on the tongue. But yeah, this Jordan 32, man, this shoe has the best traction of any shoe I've ever put my foot in. Like to this day. This shoe is like it's like 7 years old now, 6, 7 years old maybe. And it still like feel like like I'm stopping on, like I'm hitting the brakes in the car. That type of traction. It's crazy. Um, but yeah, fit is true to size. Slip these right on. It got like it's a high top, but it got like the low top insert, so you could basically just slide it in and just pull up from the tongue in the back, and you good. Yeah, this colorway specifically is paying homage to Russ's Why Not Foundation, and it's in OKC colors. So when this came out, he was of course still with the Oklahoma City Thunder. But yeah, man, Jordan 32, like, can't really go wrong with this, man. I know y'all was probably expecting to see some retros or something, but them just ain't got the material that, like that's available now. It's
Yeah.
better than what it was back then. So, but yeah, these is definitely a keeper for me. If I come across another pair at some point in time, I'll definitely get them again to hoop in, because this is, like I said, the best traction in the shoe that I've ever, hooped in. So yeah, Jordan 32.
Hey, I low key I forgot you had grabbed those. I remember you had. I think you had sent us a picture of them in like a group chat or some shit. I forgot all about them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I definitely was like, I really did. That's another shoe that I wasn't planning on hooping in. I was just gonna rock or whatever, but it was like I can't really rock this with nothing but like a OKC jersey or something
Yeah.
like that. So I was like, "Ah, fuck, I might as well just hoop in them," and just hooping in them. I was like, damn, this like literally traction. I'm moving wherever I want to. I ain't sliding nowhere, even on like dusty floors. So I was like, yeah, I gotta rock with these. So they've been in my rotation for some years.
Did they have any other colorways of the 32 that stood out? Because I don't remember too many colorways that did.
They had a bread colorway where it was like all black and the bottom was red. They called that the bread colorway. That's really like the only one I remember, besides seeing like players wearing PEs of them. Like Victor Oladipo was like the main athlete for him when they came out, so he had like a bunch of
Yeah.
PEs. I think Mike Conley was rocking them and some Memphis PEs. But yeah, I don't think they came out with no other colorways that like stood out or whatever. I got some lows, some 32 lows that was they like beige, and they got the street that Mike grew up on in the tongue. But that
Oh
was,
shit.
yeah, that was it.
So which ones fit better, the lows or the highs?
The highs. I mean, for hooping wise, I would say the highs. The lows is kind of like casual walk around type.
Because I remember looking at a couple colors of the lows, and I was like, they ain't look too bad, but I ain't never pulled the trigger on those. Like that's one Jordan shoe that you don't really see too many hoopers in. I know the year they came out, I remember seeing LaMarcus Aldridge wear them a lot too,
Hmm.
and I think Kawhi maybe wore them a couple times too. But like that wasn't a shoe that a lot of Jordan Brand athletes or shit anybody else really broke out too much. I don't know why, because they don't look bad at all. Them motherfuckers look cold as hell. But
Yeah, I don't know why neither. Maybe they was like, I don't know, maybe they still skeptical on, rocking uh non-traditional retros or Jordan brand. So
probably so. All right, well, I'm gonna get to my number one. My number one is, of course, man. I gotta go ahead and do this for my dog, man. I know y'all probably see the logo. You see
Mamba,
it. You
Mamba
already,
mentality.
you already know, man. The
Got to, man.
Kobe ones, the
Got
Kobe
to.
ones in the 81 point colorway, man. Like, like it ain't like it's not like too much you can say about this, but I think this shoe pretty much speaks for itself,
Bro.
man.
That's a collector's item right there.
Dude, it's crazy. Like the Kobe One Pro Tro did not sell good at all. I honestly don't know why, because the colorways was actually they wasn't bad at all. They
Hmm.
had the 81 point joint. They had the one in the MPLS colorway, which was like the Minnesota Lakers joint. They was gray, white, and light blue. Then they had the All Star Game joints that he had that was red, black, and white. But the ones that sold out the most probably was the I think they did a collab with Undefeated. Those sold out quick. I know DeMar DeRozan had his own colorways of it. But
Oh yeah, them DeMars was
like
fire.
the Kobe One Pro Tros, they just sat. Dude. Like I honestly don't understand. Like I got these for 109 at the outlet mall. And I ended up going back 2 weeks later. They ended up dropping them down to $80.
That's crazy. I can only imagine what they worth now.
Dude, I'm telling you, like, bro, they was sitting at so many motherfucking stores. Like the Kobe Pro Tros was sitting online. Like every colorway was going for at least between like 80 and $100, because nobody was buying them. Like every day on Sneaker Shouts and Sneaker Steal, like they'd be posting the Kobe Pro Tros on sale. And I'm thinking like, damn, why ain't nobody buying them? Like shit, I don't understand, man. Like it's a comfortable ass shoe. Like the traction pretty good on them, and the colorways they came out with was fire. Like I don't understand why. Maybe people wasn't into this shoe, maybe because of the way it looked. I don't know, man. But these motherfuckers cold to me.
Decent, yeah. That's another thing. Like I like how they did with Kobe's, made them Pro Trolls, so you could like basically like hoop in them now because they put the technology and like the material that's available now. Like I wish Mike would do that with some of his retros. Just put out like a little Pro Troll version, whatever, Jordan 1 through 14 or some whatever, and like so people can actually like go back and hoop in them.
Shit, Mike probably figured that if they start putting new shit in there, that's probably gonna take away from some of the style of it. So
yeah,
he probably figured just make them as like a lifestyle shoe, basically, because like ain't no retros really good hooping, probably except for maybe the 9.
Yeah, I would probably, if I was the hoop in a retro, it'd probably be like a 9, a 8, because it got the strap locked down. But other than the 13s probably. But other than that, yeah, I wouldn't hoop in nothing under the 8. Like all of that stuff look like straight lifestyle.
Don't too many people really like 8s. They say they too heavy. Wish they are, but
yeah,
I would. 8.
I think it depends. Like, cause I got the like the aquas, versus what other colorway I got? Them reflections, like them reflections heavy, but the aquas is kind of light to me. So like I could hoop. I would never hoop in the aquas, but I could if I wanted to.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Like I like 8s. Like I think a lot of people say they too heavy, and then they don't like the strap on them. So I don't know. That's just easier for me to cop in. So
Dre. All right, man. Let me go ahead and round it off. And it's funny, my number 1 was your number 5.
Oh shit.
But the reason it is my number 1, man, is just because not only because of the fit, traction, and all that stuff, but the colorway is super special to me because I Nike ID'd it. So my Kyrie 2s, and these are based off the championship 2016. So
man, when the hell did you get them, dude? I don't never remember hearing you talk about this damn shit.
I had these in the lock, bro.
Dude, I'm looking like, the fuck is he talking about? Like, I ain't never heard this nigga bring up this shoe. This nigga got secret Kyrie something.
I got heat even my co-hosts don't know about.
Dude, I'm sitting there looking like, what the fuck is he talking about? I'm thinking it's gonna be like a colorway that came out. This nigga went and got a special colorway.
Bro.
Like, damn.
I went ahead and did it myself, man. Kyrie 2s. These will forever be my favorite hooping shoes, and I will never let them go. Like I didn't stop hooping in them, obviously, because they didn't been through some stuff. But yeah, man, these are a collector's item for me. Right after the championship, I went ahead and made these pair just to commemorate that or whatever. Because I seen him rocking his own, and I was like, these look fire. But I know they ain't gonna drop them, so let me go ahead and go on Nike.com and see if I can just make them myself. And I did, and I hooped in them for the longest, man. Indoors and outdoors, I was wearing these wherever. But yeah, man, these are my favorites. I guess I ain't really got to get too much into it because we talked about Palm's Kyrie 5s. But yeah, I'm just showing y'all the colorway that I made, so it's dope, man.
This man went and got some custom Kyries made and didn't even tell nobody.
I could have sworn, bro. I had to have sent you the pic of it or something.
Dude, I've never seen that shoe a day of my life. Like
For real?
that's what I'm thinking. Like I don't remember. I'm thinking to myself like I don't remember bro ever talking about a Kyrie too. But I'm thinking like he might have said something about one. I'm thinking it's a colorway that Nike just dropped. This nigga come out the stash with a special limited edition custom championship Kyrie. I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
Hey, I just that's a hell of a way to end the podcast.
Like, what the fuck? This nigga come out with his own Kyrie's on deck. Like, damn.
Oh man, but yeah, man. So we that's to go ahead and wrap it up. As far as our top 5 hooping shoes that we got personally. I know y'all seen a lot of Kyrie's, and that is not by mistake. That both of us had him on our list because
Man, that
he
nigga
makes
shoes
some great hooping shoes.
his shoes is legit, man. Motherfuckers be sleeping on them, but they comfortable. The motherfuckers affordable too, and they look good as hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But I had some other shit. I had some LeBrons, but as far as like fit, they suck at the fit, but they look decent. So I ain't bringing those out. I got some pennies that I could have brought out, but nah, man. These Kyries, man. Kyries took over my whole fucking list.
Yeah, I had a couple honorable mentions myself. I was gonna bring out the Mellows, the 1.5s, but I was like,
Oh,
them kind of comparable to your Barclays though. They like super heavy, so I was like, nah, I can't really take nothing off of my 5 for these.
damn,
Um,
I forgot you had the Mellow 1.5.
yeah, I got the 1.5s. Then what else was I about to put in there? I got the Kyrie 6s, but I ain't had no chance to really rock them like that, so I couldn't put them in there. I got the Kyrie 5s, but I ain't think those was higher than anything I had on my list either. So, but those are the ones that was close behind.
Yeah, I had some fucking LeBrons from the LeBron, I think 13 lows and the regular 13 highs, and like I said, some pennies,
Hmm.
some more Kobe's, but like the Kobe ones, man, like it's just something about that shoe, maybe because it's his first shoe, and plus they the 81 point colorway, so I had to put them as number one on my list, man. So
Yeah. If I'd have still had my Curry ones, I might have put them on the list.
and what happened to them?
They got destroyed, bro. I
Damn,
I was hooping outside in them too much, and like sole cracked on that joint, and I threw them out.
damn. Yeah, because ain't them the shoes you brought the hoop in when we went down to Texas?
Mm-hmm. And that was my first time hooping in them too. When we all hooped in Texas.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, but then I was like, I'm strictly made them my outdoor hooping shoes, and like it was just too much for them.
Was the traction good on those outside?
Yeah, it was good. Them like I didn't. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I had the Curry ones. I had Curry twos, which was trash. That was such a downgrade from the Curry one. Um, and I got the Curry sixes, the ones he won the All Star game. But none of them was like the Curry one though. Neither one of
Yeah,
them was like the Curry one.
cause shit, what he on number 7 now?
Yeah,
Shit, his shoes between 1 and up to 7, all of them been trash. Like he bounced back big time with the 7s,
yeah, he did. Cause I
and
was like,
especially since he started coming out with like colorways with themes behind them.
yeah, that Sour Patch Kid joint was a game changer for him.
Dude, I'm so sick. I missed out on those,
I
man.
know I was asleep, and I remember them always being available too, and then just all of a sudden they wasn't.
They had plenty of fucking the orange color, but I wanted the lime green joint. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking like, should I just grab the orange ones just cause? I'm like, nah, them lime green ones, man. Cause I seen Luca hooping in them. I'm
Yeah,
thinking like, damn, them motherfuckers cold this shit. And then they had posted on Instagram, I think on BR Kicks after the game. I'm like, damn. I'm like, them motherfuckers fire. And then Curry, when he came back, his first game back, he had on the orange ones and the lime green ones. So
yeah,
I'm
he
thinking
did the
like,
mismatch joint. Yeah,
yeah, them motherfuckers fire. So like, man, I hope he come out with like another joint themed like that. Cause I know he had the Nerf joints; those was alright. But
mm-hmm.
as far as like colorways, that motherfucking Sour Patch, that shit set the like the bar as far as like colorways for shit probably this year. Cause
Yeah, that might have been the best one. Like I could think of, honestly.
I'm trying to think, ain't really been too many other players come out with themed shoes, probably except for PG. And,
This shit's been trash though.
and dude, why the fuck one of the sneaker YouTubers I was watching, this man said, I guess some sort of glitch happened online where they were selling the Oreo PGs, the newest ones for like $12.
Get the fuck out of here.
But he said the motherfuckers was selling for $12. I guess something that happened in the system on the website changed all the motherfuckers to $12. I guess they said like motherfuckers bought them motherfuckers quick as shit.
Shit, I would have bought some too, just cause.
Hell yeah, I would have shit $12 shit. I would have grabbed motherfuckers in a heartbeat shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even like them motherfuckers, but I'm like shit, just to have them if I want to go hoop or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You know, we just want to give y'all, our top 5 signature hooping shoes. Be on the lookout for season 2. It's coming soon, man. We got some shit in the works, trying to get some shit together.
Yes,
and
sir.
man, y'all stay safe out there. Continue to social distance, wash your hands, sanitize your hands, sanitize other people's hands. Don't stand too close to people. Y'all just be safe out there, man. Cause shit been crazy over the past few months. So y'all stay smooth out there, man.
That's right, man. Don't take nothing for granted, man. It's a crazy world we living in right now. So y'all stay safe. Like Palm said, man, stay smooth, stay careful, keep your guard up, watch your surroundings, all that good stuff, man. And keep on tuning in, man. We hope this give y'all like a little light sunshine to your day whenever you decide to listen or watch it. So yeah, we ain't going nowhere. We got more stuff coming for y'all in the future.
Hey, and shout out to Coach too, man, for going on a little spending spree
All
too.
right. Right. Last time y'all heard from us, we had Coach on as a guest, man. We didn't got that boy to flip the page, and he didn't bought his first pair of mics, and it's over now.
Coach out here just buying up everything, man. This nigga checking on websites for deals, and this nigga just bought some Nike Air Tailwind. So I'm like, this nigga, he think this the end of it. It's just
Nah,
all downhill from here.
it only gets worse, sir. It only gets worse.
But shout out to Coach, man, for coming through with the mics and jumping on the motherfucking sneaker bandwagon. So, man, like we said, y'all be safe, y'all be smooth, and I'm Palm,
I'm nice.
and we out.
Peace.